Welcome to Monday, February 24th, day 55, double nickel. And today, we're going to talk about strategy execution and an important concept in strategy execution that you don't often hear: velocity. People talk about speed, they talk about momentum, decision-making processes, but very few people talk about velocity. It's a really important concept in strategy execution that we're going to dive into today. Velocity isn't just about moving fast, it's about moving in the right direction. That is the critical piece. What we teach in adaptive strategy design is that velocity is the combination of speed and intentional direction. If you're just moving fast, but you're not moving towards your intended goal, then you're expending energy with no real progress. In strategy execution, speed alone can be deceiving. You're making a lot of moves, you're checking off a lot of boxes, a lot of tasks are getting done, you feel like you're working really hard, but how many of those things are really aligning with your long-term objectives? So are you making progress, or are you just going through the motions? Let's take two different teams. One launches 5 different initiatives full speed ahead without consideration for how those align with the broader strategy of the company. The other team focuses on just 2 moves, but both of them truly reinforce the strategic direction intended. Over time, who wins? Now, you don't always get to know that you're making the right decision. So we'll talk about that in detail in the future, how to know or how to take some educated guesses towards the right direction. We'll talk about developing some safe to fail experiments and things like that. But in those circumstances where you can know, it's much more important to slow down before going fast. So now let's build velocity into our strategy execution. 3 things to do. 1, know your direction. You need to be clear on your core values, your vision, and your OKRs. Those things linked are going to ensure that you're making the right choices at the right time in the right direction. Number 2, eliminate friction. Reduce the obstacles that are slowing down your execution and causing wasted effort. You likely already know what some of those are. A really good exercise here is the traditional start, stop, continue. Do that with your team. That can help eliminate friction. And number 3, measure and adjust. Track your progress using your KPIs and your OKRs. Check your direct trajectory, making sure you're on the right track, and then adapt as needed to stay on track. Velocity isn't just about going faster. It's about making sure every move is deliberate, aligned, and adaptive so that you don't just move, you move forward. So today, are you moving fast or are you moving with velocity? Take a moment to assess what's one thing that you can do today to ensure that your actions are aligning with your strategy. See you tomorrow.